That being said, I want to introduce the man, the legend himself, Stefan Nilsson. Give a round of applause. Thank you very much.
Tack. The legend, thank you. So I see my screen down there, but yeah, thank you. So thank you very much, Ivan. My name is Stefan Nilsson. I'm the founder of the Norwegian Bitcoin and Blockchain Association. I would like to start with a small note. Bitcoin blockchain is one of the most important inventions in modern history. And some other is also talking about this. Gartner, they are saying that blockchain is fundamentally to change how our society will be in the future. Talking about what blockchain is, to talk about it in a non-technical way, we can say that blockchain is a new development platform. Just like internet has involved all development we are doing today, all businesses today are working with the internet. In the close future, everybody will work with also the blockchain. It's also a new utility network. A network where we can, for the first time, store value and transfer value in real time in the network. That's a very neat feature. Another thing is it's a service layer of trust, which means that we can offer peer-to-peer trust without any middlemen anymore. That's also a huge new functionality that we haven't had before blockchain came. And it's also a new global marketplace. Just like the internet today, the blockchain will also be a new marketplace on top of that, and perhaps even bigger than the internet marketplace is today. So I used to call the blockchain for another name. I call it the universal source of truth. So it's a distributed, global, neutral, and immutable database. It's a kind of database that is open for everybody, and it's getting more and more secure the longer we are using it and the more data we have in it, in comparison to a normal database that gets more and more unsecure. That was more the basic about Bitcoin and blockchain technology. So I want to talk more about the blockchain community in Norway. So we started the Norwegian Blockchain Association, Bitcoin and Blockchain Association, and our purpose is to, like we are doing today, just to spread the word, spread the knowledge and interest about Bitcoin and blockchain and cryptocurrency overall. And we like to promote the use of cryptocurrencies and blockchain technology. That's why we are showing here today also a Bitcoin mini bank that you can look at later. We want to spread that as much as possible in Norway and in whole Scandinavia, of course. Another thing that we are having as a goal is to get appropriate tax and tax rules and regulations. And our first goal that we had 1 year ago was to get rid of the VAT. So we succeeded in that. The VAT disappeared or was removed in February. We like to think it was thanks to us, but I don't think it was actually. But we try to take that as a goal, one of goals that we have reached. Next one is to talk to government and try to get them to set up rules and regulations that fits into the blockchain. We cannot change the blockchain to fit into the old rules. We actually have to adjust the rules that we have today to fit into the blockchain technology. We also like to replace all the wrong myths with positive feedback, because we see a lot today in media Always there, even if it's a good article, there always comes one line that, oh, it's only criminals that are using bitcoins. But actually, we talked to the Krimpost, the police here in Norway, and they told us personally that criminals today, 99% of the criminals today are not using Bitcoin or other cryptocurrencies. They're using cash and the current banking system. So maybe 1% is using, so that's nothing. Of course, it's a good payment method, it's a good technology, so of course some criminals will use it, but that's not the good news, that's not the big good news. So as I'm trying to do all the time is to bring back the positive facts that we have about Bitcoin and blockchain technology. And we are trying to support the community as much as possible. We are trying to support all the different initiatives, the companies that are starting now in Norway and have been starting the last years. A little bit about our society or our association. We were founded just a year ago, last summer. I don't know about you, but mostly for me, when I'm on vacation, my brain starts ticking. So last vacation, I was thinking about this. Why isn't there a Bitcoin and blockchain association in Norway? So, okay, we had to start it. So we started it. We were 3 people. We are the Norwegian Bitcoin Association, but we are 3 people with not very Norwegian names. But still, we are the Norwegian Bitcoin and Blockchain Association. We are today, 1 year later, 130 paying members, and we find that very good to be Norway. I think if we have tried this just a year or 2 years ago, there wouldn't be much people interested in this, but the interest has really exploded. So we are on internet, of course, websites, Slack, all the social media and so on. So if you need any more information, if you want to contact us, just look at our website or Facebook, contact us there. So what we are doing currently to help the community in Norway is that we are starting different events. We have a Crypto After Work. Every second Friday in the month, we have Crypto After Work meetings. Just to come there, to have a beer, have something to drink and eat, and talk crypto. We also do presentations like today. We have panel debates where we have interesting people coming debating about the blockchain and banking community. We had a debate now before the 1st of August when we had a split. It was very interesting to have that debate. The pros and cons and which side of the chain we should choose and so on. We have workshops, courses, and we are contacting the political parties to try to get a communication there. We were actually up at the Stortinget, the government here, and talked to them, and they were very interested in blockchain technology. They actually asked us to come there to talk about blockchain and how they can use it and what it is. And the community in Norway is really buzzing the last year, I would say. So the interest is increasing exponential, a lot with the price, of course. And of course, since the VAT was removed, it really kick-started Norway, the inventions here. A lot of new companies have started to work in the blockchain community. Mainstream media is picking up on this. As you have probably seen, I've been in the news a couple of times, but also other people from the community has been in the news. So mostly every second day there is an article about Bitcoin, blockchain, and cryptocurrencies. One thing that we find very interesting is that we see more and more financial advisors and financial investors coming to our meetings. In the start, we were just the nuts sitting down talking technology, but in the last 6 to 8 months, we have seen more and more financial people coming because they see that this is an alternative to gold and silver. We have many new initiatives and startups. I've listed some of them here. We have exchanges, at least 4 of them, Safello has been active a long time. Frank is going to talk here a little bit later. They now open, when the VAT was removed from Norway, they also open again in Norway, so we can buy Bitcoin there. We have Kaupang Crypto, we have BitSpace, of course. We have the old Bitmint. He's not very new, but he's very trusted in the community. We have a lot of mining companies starting up. We have CryptoVault, CryptoNor, CryptoOne, Digital Gruvindustri. Just some of them. There are a lot more of companies. We have Bitcoin mini banks. At least 2 companies are doing that. There are more, but I haven't had contact with all of them yet. These are the ones I know. Microbank have Norway's first Bitcoin ATM at the Kiellandshus shopping center here. And we have Coinbox, who is owning the machine we have here today, that you can just go and check out. Take cash in and Bitcoin out, or Bitcoin in, cash out. We have some other companies in the community. One of them, very important for us, is the Casper Hub, where we are having many of our meeting. We have blockchangers. We have, probably a lot of people know about IOTA. We have Sky Consulting, we have Create Your Team, Zoom, Unisot. So a lot of initiatives going on here. So I think I'm just in time. So that's, yeah, I have my price prediction. Everybody normally always asks me, what do you think about the price? I used to say that cryptocurrencies is incredibly useful and scarce. And everything that is useful and scarce mostly is rising in value. So I think Bitcoin will come within 3 to 8 years between 100,000 and to 5 million. It's not impossible. There's a lot of financial experts who also predict something in this range. Rick Falkvinge is one of the famous one who says between $3 and $5 million for one Bitcoin in just a couple of years. So, thank you. That was my presentation. If you have questions, you are welcome to our booth, just in this beginning of the hall here. Just come and ask us, try the Bitcoin machine, contact us on the internet. Thank you.